Hi, my name is Tiffany, and today we're going to be doing a flip through of journal number 7. Right now I'm on journal number 8, and journal number 8 is becoming smooth. I'll show you what my current journal looks like. It's this one, and I could tell you that it might be an everyday journal. Like, I almost did every day in here so far, and it is an everyday journal, just, you know what I mean. Like, this one is not a failed journal compared to my Galaxy one. And the reason for my Galaxy one being a failed journal, and why I'm saying it's a fail, because I haven't journaled every day in it, and I haven't even finished this journal, but I want to show you just a couple other pages that I have done, because during my time, I guess I got busy, and I was just trying, I was trying to get into journaling, but it wasn't like I was out of journaling. That's not the case of why this is a fail. I wasn't out of journaling, because I was finding time to spend journaling and boyfriend and school and everything else, and so I decided I needed to take a break from journaling. So I did take a couple days break in journaling, and then when I started this one in January, I think near the end of January to the beginning of February when I started that journal. So with this journal, I'll just show you what I have finished, because I don't have a lot in here, and I'm filming my phone, so sorry if it's shaky, and if you hear any noises, because this is not cancellation of background noises, because it's on a phone. But I just want to show you guys my journal. Trying not to show you anything too personal about me. So I started this one on October 1st, 2018. This is journal number 7 I wrote, and my name. That's basically it, and I didn't really do a lot in January. This is Peter Popper Press journal, which I got this one at Indigo Chapters. And then I started off October doing like this. I have changed the way I do my cover pages for each month. So now instead of like being like a theme of like what it is, I don't know, I did just the color of each month. So like to say October was orange color. If that's the birthstone, then yeah, but it's confusing, but you'll see it in this journal. Actually, I'll show you if I can. I'm not going to do too much of a flip through of this, because I do want to do a flip through of this when I'm completed, so I'm not doing too much, but just saying, for January, their color for their birthstone is, what's it called, red, so I do the cloudy red and say 2019, so that's basically what I'm saying. I changed my ways, because doing, like, the, season doesn't really work out for me anymore, and I'm trying to find ways that do work for me. So here, as you can tell, I didn't, like, write too much in these days, and it wasn't too creative. Like, at the time when I first started this, there were just things going on in my life that I did have to write down, and there's things in my life that didn't, so me trying to do a update like this, I'm trying not to show you, like, way too much, and then I got these really cute, washi tape, and I really wanted to use it for, if you're in Canada, we have our Thanksgiving in October, so I wanted to use these for October, and these are scratch and sniff, and they smell like pumpkin. I like the smell of this, so I wanted to use these. And there's some, like, cringy drawings, and then I used another one of those. Trying to make sure I don't show you guys anything. And as you can tell, I don't really, like, do too much writing in here. Like, I was a really failed journal, pretty much. Out of all my journals, this one's probably my most failed journal, but also my most, like, in a way it was failed, but near the end it was getting more creative, so I just gave up, because I didn't want to, like, have a failed journal, because it makes me feel like I have to go back and add, like, finish those days that I write in them. Like, see, I write these days, and I feel like I have to, like, write in them. And in this day, I don't even know why I skipped this page, to be honest. I think I might accidentally. And I write, I love Timothy, because that's my boyfriend's name. I thank God I didn't put his last name here, because, yeah. In November, as you can tell, I was not really the creative in here. I think I was just going through stuff. I was getting sick, and I got upset because I thought I lost a 1-year video, which I still have it. Just need to keep working on it. I'm not talking too much about, like, what's going on in these journals like I would in my other ones, because it just failed, and I just wanted to show you, like, some of the creativeness, because I have been more creative in, like, some pages, and I normally am creative, so I just want to show you, like, just to give you an idea of, like, what I was doing. This journal just basically became a fail. It's not like I didn't like this journal. I don't think I'll ever get this Galaxy one again. It's not because I didn't like it, but it's just, this one was a fail, and it's not the happiest colors for me, and I feel like at this moment, I just want more, like, brighter, happier colors, or something that makes me more happier. And I feel like, I like Galaxy, I do, but I just feel like the dullest colors right now, for me, is not the best. When I am going through stuff, and I like to write down something happier, because it makes me more happier, more motivated, so. And I just don't want the same journal, because I already had this one, and this one just makes me feel sad. Like, this one I don't want to look in it, because I feel like, I don't know, it's not the happiest. Especially that I didn't write too much in here. So I don't want to get another one. I'm just seeing if there's anything that's too personal. Well, there's mine and his name, so I can't show you that. And then, well, I guess I can show you this page. I didn't go through this page, so when I say mine and his name, I mean mine and my boyfriend's, like, first, middle, and last, so I don't want to show you guys that. Here I said I was stressed about family or something, but I was so stressed that I just didn't really, like, write down. And you say wild and free, something about that, and then he got a fridge. I think he got a fridge that day. Yeah, he got a mini fridge. Me trying to put clothes in the bathtub. Yeah. Just a lot of, like, there's not really too much personal in here, but there is, like, stuff that I was going through. So I was having a hard time. And I decided to do some stuff in here, but that didn't really work out. Oh, and then me and my boyfriend went to a flea market. Well, not a flea market. It was downtown where we live. I'm not saying where we live, but it was downtown, and we do this, like, there's this, like, Christmas flea market that was before Christmas. That was in November, and we went to it, and they're doing, like, Christmas, like, something at the, what's it called, at the art gallery place. Because we're downtown, so there's different places in the flea market that are doing things. So, like, the old age home was giving out, like, mittens and hats and scarves, knitted stuff that you could buy. The art gallery outside, you could have made your own snow globe. I made this one, and then what we did is we used watercolor pencils, and then we used a paintbrush with water to make it look like it's been painted. My boyfriend made this one, and he hated it. But I actually like it because it looks like to me, like, he's trying to make, like, what I was doing, but more like, the three of them, like, what I was doing, but his kind of looked like, I don't know, he said it looks like a mess, but I feel like it looks like just, like, maybe, like, a winter storm, and it just looks, I don't know, I kind of like it, though, like a winter storm in there, and I wrote down our names on the bottom, and, like, when you flip it, like, there was words on the back, so, like, what I did is so you can actually, like, read it. I actually kind of like that idea. This is what motivated me to keep working in it, but I didn't work in it. This one I was kind of upset, so I'm just going to skip. I was upset, but my boyfriend didn't want me upset, so he kind of erased the word, I hate my life. But I didn't actually hate myself too much, I just hated it at the moment. And then he just said, no, I love myself, because he wanted me to be positive, which I hope that can be, like, something every day, because every time I look at it, I just feel like when he had, like, a little hope in me that I didn't have, and it makes me happy to know that there's somebody there. I didn't write anything for these ones. I don't know why. Like, I'm telling you, these are just a failed journal, though, pretty much. With me writing the dates, but not actually, like, writing anything about them. Because going through a lot. Like, when I go through a lot, I have a hard time writing them down right away, which I want to start doing that, so I can at least remember, like, oh, I had a tough time, and, like, it's better for me to have it written out, but then also at the same time, I have a hard time writing it at the moment, because I usually like writing happier and not sad stuff. So this is just going to be a quick journal, and then in December, I was, like, trying, like, because I had to keep going back, which I wish I didn't do that. I kind of wish I just skipped all the days I missed and just continued it from December as new, but because I didn't continue it as new, and I felt like I had to keep going back and, like, you know, like, make these dates, like, filled up, that's why I didn't really continue in this, because I felt like I had to go back, because I didn't want to leave these random ones blank. So when it came to December, oh, I'm just skipping a lot of pages. When it came to December, I have to find where I left off. Great, lost. Okay. When it came to December, I couldn't really continue December. I felt like I had to finish November, the days that I missed, and I had to keep writing in it. So when it came to writing in December, I couldn't really continue too much. So I did write a little bit, but not too much. So here I didn't really do any writing, but I did decorate it and like glued in some horoscope stuff that I found in the newspaper. And I was just like putting in like Christmassy stuff, like happy holidays, warm wishes, just festive season, like things I was finding on the internet, not the internet, but in the magazine I was putting down in here. Sorry, there's like garbage. There's not too much garbage on the floor. It's just a wrapper, actually 2 wrappers and something else on the floor. Really, I need to put that in the garbage. It's like right beside it, so I don't, it's not that messy here. It's just those things on the floor. Yeah, if you're just wondering why there's a wrapper on the floor, I actually don't know. I think it was on my table and it fell off, but so I'm not writing too much, and I'm trying to make sure there's a picture I don't want to show you guys just because it has my boyfriend's brother in it that's in a foster, and I just don't want to show you guys. Not because his mom hates him or anything. It's just because he's just, situation I'm not going to go into. Not a bad situation, and just not something you need to know. Okay, that's the picture where he saw his brother since he hadn't seen his brother for so long. And my boyfriend's not in foster care, so if you guys are wondering, just, information I'm just not going to go into. And then we have this one where I went to see his sister, his disability sister, and this is the wrap paper used to wrap up her gifts. Talking about that day. Then I wrote a quote because I wanted to like continue like December, but at the same time, as I'm telling you, I had a hard time because I wanted to fill up the days that I missed and I couldn't. So I just wrote that. I think that's the last thing I ever wrote in here. Oh no, I wrote like a little bit of something, and a little bit here and there. But to be honest,